Hello and welcome to Open and Collect. My name is Bruce. I wanted to have a little chat today about the reserve list, the original reserve list. The policy that they printed in the Duelist. This is a collector's edition. This is nothing. It's what this is. Look at that, $50 back in the day. Yep. Alright. The reserve list originally was presented to us in this. The Duelist, what number was it, 10? Yep, Duelist number 10. May of 96. Page 90 and 91. This is what we got. So, let's see, let me put it here. So if anybody wants to screenshot it or whatever, I'll read just a little bit of it. I don't want to read everything to you, but see if I can get it to where it's really visible. Excuse me. Wizard of the Coast understands that many of you were surprised by the quantity and selection of cards from the Arabian Nights, Antiquities, Legends, and the Dark expansion sets that were reprinted in 4th edition and Chronicles. I'm willing to bet it was mostly Chronicles. So, what brought all this on? Haha, another set. Oh gosh, good old Chronicles. Boy, I need to cover up the other stuff or else it's gonna focus on that. So we had Chronicles. Oh, it's not wanting to focus, is it? Chronicles. I don't really think any of these were hot cards. I mean, Blood Moon was alright, right? Blood Moon's still alright, and they reprint the heck out of that sucker. Here's where we go. The dragons. The 5 dragons. The 5 dragons. That's where all the mess came from. Or that's what I'm assuming everybody's going with. And we can also check that out. The reason I'm using a bunch of magazines is because that's what we had back in the day. How we got our pricing. Look at that, Chronicles prices. This is Scry magazine. They clearly don't make these anymore. We had Scry, we had Inquest, we had Duelist. I mainly use Scry. I don't know why, I guess that's what I saw. But they've got prices. Check out this ad. Paul and Judy. Let's see, here we go. Look at those box prices. Woohoo! Crazy. Look at Fallen Empires. $30, man. That's some dirt cheap stuff. What I wanted to find, Legends, Arcades. So it's 25. Oh, come on. 25 for Arcades, and it was going down. So it's actually was less than, what that means is it was less than last month's issue. So it was falling. Chronicles. Arcades. $10. Oh, come on. Is my hand doing that? There we go. $10 for Arcades. So, less than half, but we got a whole bunch of those if I need to show you what the price was before they printed Chronicles and then several months afterwards, whatever. I can do that, let me know. Let's get back to this though, because this is what I actually wanted the video about, was the reprint policy. I just want to go over the original reprint policy, because it's not what it is today, although I'm sure most of you are going to disagree with me. This part just talks about why they reprint it. Basically, they want to have players have access to the cards, because nobody plays and no one's going to collect, right? That's what they're saying. And then they, right down here, we have discovered, however, that in addition to the limited nature of our black border, man, I need some water. This is going to be a good one. Sorry about that. No editing skills here either, so we're just going to muscle through. Black border project. Much of the collectability of a Magic card is determined by its availability for gameplay purposes. So they decided to do reserve cards. And that just explains what a reserve card is. Game function identical, same power, casting cost, yada yada yada. Reprinting cards. So this is how they determined what they were going to reprint. Basically it was wait until the next core set come out. If they didn't reprint in the core set, it was reserve list. Non-English, don't really care. Special purpose reprints. Oh man, this is a good section right here. I think they still pretty much carry this. But this little section it goes for printing of one of the most hated sets in 2 years ago. This bad boy here. Look at the set symbol there. Oh no. Can't see that? This makes it easier. Oh man, I bet everybody hates me now. 30th edition. Or not 30th edition, 30th anniversary edition. Well, you noticed that had a non-standard Magic back, right? Well, looky here. The policy here applies to standard tournament legal cards, standard size, bearing the standard Magic card back, right there. Okay, so anybody that had an issue with them reprinting the reserve list, well, guess what? That's not a standard Magic back. That is what they told you in '96. And what you're going to tell me is, but they've said, you know, they've changed what they said. Yes, I understand that. And that's one of the things I have an issue with that I'm going to be covering in this little series. But that's why I wanted to make this first, to show you what the original one was. And this is, of course, the cards. I'll get you a close-up of that so you can see it. These are the cards that are on the reserve list. Okay? This is important. These are the cards that are on the reserve list currently at the time of this issue when they created the reserve list. Alright? It's very important. It's going to come into play in the next couple of videos. But the next couple of videos is going to be why I just don't trust them on anything they say. And it's also why I think when they did this pissed off both sides. They were able to piss off both investors and, well, I can't say collectors. I'm a collector. I guess I'm still kind of pissed because they should have priced it different. So I'm thinking the investors were pissed because they said they weren't going to reprint reserve list, and obviously Alpha Beta Unlimited, that's where a lot of high-powered cards were, right? That's what this was, a straight reprint of the beta set. So they're pissed because of that, yet they shouldn't be pissed because right here it says they can do this. So, I mean, these are basically a reprint of these. This is collector's edition. So this is the 30th anniversary of this. Alright? Same thing. So they're pissed because they reprinted it, although back in '96 they told you they could, and they would. The pissed off because of the players is because of the price. That's it. I think this thing flopped simply because of the price. $1,000 for 4 packs of 15, which made 60 cards. You had 2 versions. You had your modern frame. You had your retro frame. It's 302 cards. So it'd be 604 individual cards. If I wanted to set collect this, it'd be 604 cards. Real quick math, 60 cards. If they didn't track print anything, they gave me everything individually. If I got each of those 600 cards for different cards to complete the set, I'd have to have bought 10 of those at $1,000 a piece. That's $10,000 to collect this set. Come on, man. You serious? We went from $50 to $10,000 at a bare minimum? No. That's just not happening. That's crazy. If you guys wanted to do a complete set like this, do a box set, You could even have done a box set of the modern frame and a box set of the retro frame. You know, say like $500 and 1,000. I probably would have jumped on that. You would have got some more money, but you didn't. I bought none. Well, I bought these 2 cards. That's it. Just because I like them. It reminds me of some old 4th edition stuff. Personal thing. Not expensive. Nothing to go with that. But, you could have done that. The other thing you could have done, just made it a regular cheap booster box, you know, under $100, and then done sanctioned tournaments with just those cards. You could, just like you did with the unsets, where you made them legal for a month or whatever in Commander, so you could sell product. You could have done the same thing with this. Make it a draftable booster box. Hold tournaments, let people play old school. I mean, that would have been so cool. But don't price it at such a high price. Put it where everyone can do it. And you would have burnt through some product. Oh my gosh, you would have sold so much of that. I guarantee it. I mean, it's easy for me to say that, but I'm pretty sure if you would have gone the box route, you would have hooked me. If you would have gone with the cheap booster box, well, you would have got me there too, because I would have bought it and actually collected it. I'm not much of a player, but you would have captured the players as well, because they would have bought the mess out of that. They would have just gone crazy. But live and learn. So this is the original reprint policy from '96. Just wanted to get that out there. We're going to have a couple of videos as to what's changed, why I don't believe anything they say, really. When I think of reserve list, I go right to this. And if it's anything different, I just, whatever. But let me know what you think. Give me some comments. Do you like the reserve list? Do you hate the reserve list? Tell me why. And we'll discuss my opinions in the next video. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one.